Hello and welcome to the 10th Zero Ping Heroes May 2014 LAN party, and it's looking like it's going to be an incredible weekend. We have 30 gamers all with their own PC set up, a projector on the wall with consoles connected to it, and a 60 megabyte download. We've got custom software to load up games and see who's playing what, and also to share achievements with the party. So let's get inside and have a look at what's going on. This is Tom. He represents the Dota 2 side of things at the LAN party this year. There's been a bit of a playoff between League of Legends and Dota. I mean, how do you see that style of genre is coming into the market now?
Well, I mean, for Zero Ping Heroes, we majorly play Dota 2 as a community. We don't have League of Legends players in there, so we did schedule Dota 2 into the LAN party for the first time, but surprisingly, over the last few days, we've seen a lot of League of Legends participants as well. So for the next LAN, we do want to try and get more League of Legends in as well. But Dota 2 has always been a primary focus of the LANs because we've got so many players in the community that do enjoy it.
I really struggle with Dota 2. I think it's where I like base building mechanics in RTSs, but I really struggle with the single character aspect of these games. I mean, what would you say is your biggest piece of advice for somebody trying to get into this genre?
I would start playing games like League of Legends. League of Legends, not to bash the style, League of Legends is a lot more simplistic way of getting into the MOBA genre. Dota 2 has a lot more mechanics such as couriers and a lot more heroes and stats to think about. So it's just a case of watching even the International 4 going on, for example. Just watching, if you enjoy it, just step in. Dota 2 is very friendly to new players.
So it's probably going to be about 3 more months till the next LAN. I suppose you'll be doing lots of practice in between now and then?
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, I'm one of the organisers, so one of my focuses is to do the timetable and just go from there. But we might even try and schedule this with League of Legends as well, because looking at this LAN, we've got Dota 2 and League of Legends coming together. But Dota 2 for sure is definitely on the cards.
And just a quick aside about the organisation. First of all, thank you very much. It's been an epic weekend. But I mean, what kind of work goes into that, you know?
Well, we go to LAN parties a lot as a community, so we go to other ones such as the big game.
So I'd imagine you pick the best aspects of others.
Yeah, we pick the best because they do it bigger than we do. And the thing is, for southeast of England, this area, there's nothing around here that does what we do. So we just try and go on with what we enjoy, and then we try and put on an event for the local community around. So
absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much for your time.
No problem.
This is Profanity. She's currently on the Console Wars, which we've got up on a projector this time round. Profanity, what are you playing?
We're playing a game called Towerfall.
Towerfall, and how does this work?
It's up to 4 player. You're archers, and you have a limited amount of arrow and power-ups, and you have to run around sort of wrapping screen and try and shoot each other. It's
obviously very arcadey style. Is that the kind of game you prefer, or are you a bit more of a AAA fan?
I prefer like indie stuff, like this one I first saw at the IGF. I think it was nominated for an IGF award. I really like the kind of indie games, and I really like local multiplayer as well.
That's amazing. And obviously with the consoles here, we're all playing up on the projector. Are you looking forward to the next one?
Yeah, I really am. It's going to be great.
Fantastic. Thanks very much. Okay, so I'm joined by Ollie and Luke here, the creators of Zero Ping Heroes and the creators of the event who have been monitoring it all weekend. You guys have been sitting at the control tower for the whole weekend, monitoring everybody's play, making sure everything goes smoothly. Do you want to tell me a little bit about what that involves?
Well, the most important thing is making sure that the power and the internet stays on, otherwise we wouldn't have an event. So we've got a few power monitors dotted around the hall, making sure nothing's going to overload the power.
I did wonder.
Yeah, and we've also got a clamp around the main power inlet, making sure that that's not too close to the maximum. So yeah, that's one of the main. Well, those are the main 2 things. Also keeping an eye on the internet, seeing who's using most of the internet up at one time. And
any culprits this time round?
Oh, a few people downloading Eve. No one torrenting, which is good. What else? No,
I don't know what they're talking about. I don't.
It wasn't you. You got Eve installed.
It was not me.
3 years.
Yeah. 10.
10 years. Oh my lord.
So you've got this custom software, Lanager, which you guys have been, I assume, sort of building as a love child for the last 5 LAN parties now.
Yeah, it's basically designed to be sort of the glue between Steam and everything that happens at the event, the projector, all of our servers, and it's been in development for the past sort of 5 events that we've had. It's written in my spare time, and everyone comes up with suggestions for it that I put in when I can. And it's designed to sort of make our lives easier and make it more enjoyable for everyone who's at the event. It's free and open source, so other people can use it. Other people have tried. It's kind of pre-alpha at this stage.
Yeah, it's still awesome though.
Yeah,
and obviously giving players the option to, just a brief aside about Lanager, it lets players queue up songs that they want to play next, which they can paste links from YouTube. It also lets you see who else is playing what inside Steam and links directly to your profile. And you guys have actually put some achievements in now, so that if you achieve those, that's available publicly. I mean, tell us a little bit about that.
It's kind of the new meta, the meta within the LAN. We wanted to kind of gamify the LAN even further and have value-added stuff. So people that have come to previous events will have some kind of history and a profile where they can see,
like a heritage.
Yeah, like the history. They can look back and see, I got an achievement for doing this at the previous LAN. And a lot of them are kind of attendance-based. A lot of them are for some very silly things from across the years. But yeah, they're good fun.
So not intentionally designed to be super hard to achieve, more designed to share in the common experience of everybody being
Absolutely,
here.
Yeah.
What do you think has been your favourite game you've seen everybody playing from this time round?
It's
hard.
It is. I love the projector stuff. Just the indie games that we can play, kind of split screen or kind of local co-op stuff, is brilliant. So, Towerfall, Gang Beasts, that's a big favourite.
Yeah, I have to say, you come to a LAN party, you see lots of gaming PCs spread out, and you do expect to see certain AAA platform titles, or sort of the more of the Dota, League of Legends stuff that's come in over the last few years has been really popular. But what has really distanced this LAN from other events I've been to, anyway, is the projector and the way that you guys have integrated that into the room. And what I really like about it is how, no matter what you're doing down the centre tables, there's always this kind of live television, live gaming process happening at the front on the projector, which is great to see you guys in control.
Yeah. So we like to make the best of the atmosphere at the event, because really LANs have sort of fallen out of favour, what with internet speeds getting better, people getting better computers and such. There's less of a calling for a LAN party, but we try and make the atmosphere as good as possible with lighting, projectors, music, make it a bit more of an immersive experience, because we believe that's what's going to make people want to come, quite apart from the good games, good internet, good people, all that kind of thing.
I've spoken to a number of gamers who have never been to an event like this, and one of the key things that they've said is, there'll be loads of pro gamers, I'll be really intimidated. I mean, what would you say to people who were maybe a little bit tetchy about coming to the next LAN because they've never been to one and they don't feel like they're necessarily a pro gamer?
I think you have, especially with the bigger LANs, there's always an area of very competitive, very skilled players, but you will always have at the roots kind of a strong community, really friendly people that will just enjoy gaming, not in there for competition, just for the taking part and being part of something, really.
Yeah, I actually saw on the Mumble server, the communication system between everybody at the LAN, you can talk on the mic whenever you want to, a Dota training platform. I saw that was actually being run. So,
well, like a lot of these games, there is a very steep learning curve, and a lot of people feel they're not that approachable and not easy to get into. So we've had quite a lot of LANs where people have been really interested in playing Dota or League of Legends or stuff like that, but would like some kind of guidance on how to get into it. So Dota especially gives you the ability to have people on coaching channels, so they can put pings on the interface to show where people should be doing things, and just it's really helpful. And we just wanted everyone to get involved, so if we can show people how to play the games and then they can have some fun with it, or find a new game that they like, then all the better for it.
Well, I absolutely found it very, very useful as an incredibly intimidated early Dota 2 player. And I think we had quite a lot of people in there. I think it was a full 5v5 with maybe 2 or 3 seasoned players per team. And I think it's a really friendly new place to learn stuff rather than jumping straight into a game on the internet and having a bad experience almost immediately and not wanting to play again, which is what happened to me.
A lot more forgiving.
Well, thank you very much for your time, guys. Thank you for putting on an amazing Zero event, and look forward to seeing you again next time.
Yeah, indeed. Thank you.
Cheers.
So, as another epic Zero Ping Heroes LAN party comes to a sad, sorry end, we just have to think back on the epic 24 to 48 hours of hardcore gaming we've just had. Games like Dota, League of Legends, Battlefield 4, EVE Online, Burnout, you name it, we've covered it here. And it's just a shame that it's going to be another 3 months until we get another one. This is Tom. He represents the League of Legends style of the block at this LAN here. Tom, have you been enjoying the weekend?
Oh, it's Dota 2, not League of Legends.
Oh, do you want to roll again?